And so tonight we've got 4 piles, and potentially you could resonate with more than one of them. That's not completely unheard of. However, hear me out, you guys. Pile number 3 and 4 specifically are referable to counterpart energies, namely that of divine feminine and divine masculine. Please be mindful that even though we are pulling for counterpart type energies, the intent was to pull from whoever needed to hear the most, right? And so it's not necessarily the intention to match the energies from one counterpart classification to the next, all right? Namely, again, feminine versus masculine. So I just kind of wanted to get that out of the way because I didn't want anyone to be confused thinking that both piles should like high key resonate, even if one of the two would actually be the case that you resonate with it. Okay. But it could be the case, right? That again, like I've already stated, irregardless of whether or not you're here for any kind of counterpart, you could resonate with one or more of these piles. Love and Light Sky, welcome. So we're gonna also ask that from one pile to the next, you understand if you'd like to participate, you may. In asking a yes or no. Okay, now this is between you and spirit, right? Utilizing your own intuition. And I've gone ahead, I will tell you that much, and have pulled in answer to whatever the question may be. And I need not know, okay? So, but be mindful if you wanted to participate in that, especially if something's resonating for you, you may want to just kind of get that extra clarification, that extra confirmation, right? Okay, love and light, Sky, no worries. Much love and light, babe. So, pile number 1, we don't really have any like crystals or anything to showcase, but I will be mindful to share with you the actual oracle that I will be pulling from on the live stream. Okay, I haven't really pulled any of the cards referable to any of the piles, aside from, again, collective, the yes or no, that may or may not be attached. It would depend on your level of participation, of course, maybe your level of intuition, to your reading from one pile to the next, okay? Oh, way to go, Joey. Love and light. Love and light, you guys. Love and light, Lily. Love and light, Sky. And so the divine feminine, again, is pile number 3, right? Love and light, eat me. And this is one of Liz Harrison's decks, okay? Um, and again, you guys, the divine masculine, pile number 4, same deal, Liz Harrison deck, right? You know what? Energy has been such to the point where like nap time is probably a must right now. It's the transits, right? It's a lot going on. Love and light, Daniela Pina. Welcome, love and light. Good to see you again. But so we're gonna also take a look at archetypes, and just because the Fae blessed us earlier on the live stream. Oh, and forgive me, you guys. I don't know why I got it into me. Like, I literally, like, with every fiber of my being was like, yeah, no, full moon tonight, okay. But I do have Virgo placements, so I mean, okay, again, the transits, the energies, and retrograde multiples. Okay, I'm doing the best that I'm okay with doing, all right? Like, I'm not half-assing it. It's just like glitched up there. I was like, yeah, no, it's tonight. It's Friday. Forgive me. I'm a day off, as it were, basically, or a little bit over a day off, okay? However, I feel like, as we just kind of discussed, with Eat Me's entering into the chat box about sleeping 13 hours, right? I don't know what you guys have been experiencing. I know it's been requiring me to lay it down, and I am so not that person, you guys. I'm like, wait, what? How? We would lay it down? Why would we lay it down? Oh, all the way? Do nothing? Oh my god. And in the sunshine even, right? Like it's like literally I have to like work it into my schedule. Like, no, we're actually gonna have to do this. Right, because you just get to the point where like spirit will just let you know with like several types of indicators, like, yeah, you don't want this to get any worse, do you? You better lay it down, right? So I'm like, oh, okay, so I get it, eat me. It's just been the vibe. um but again, you guys, let's go over. We're gonna have a pick a pile, right? This is gonna be pile number 1's message I have yet to pull from. I figured you guys could come on first, right? uh have me working a little less hard, right? Pile number 2 is going to be the Lover's Oracle deck, all right. Pile number 3, this is where we get into counterpart energies, you guys. This is the Divine Feminine's deck. Well, this is Liz Harrison, who's a Divine Feminine, right? Liz Harrison's deck. But be mindful. One of these counterpart decks messages may resonate high key, and the other aspected counterpart deck may not have your energy or your person's energy attached to it, because again, it was not the intention to get you know, simply and solely a coupled up set of counterparts, right? That makes sense. It's really whoever needs to hear from their person the most at this time, and with as great aspected specificity as I'm able to deliver off the cuff on a live stream. Make sense? Okay, you're resonating, Sky, with the Divine Feminine. That makes sense. So you guys, irregardless of the pile, okay, these cards down at the bottom are the only ones that I've actually gone ahead and pre-pulled, and they are an answer in the form of a yes and or no format. So you may want to go ahead, if you desire, and participate in asking Spirit to confirm, you know, whatever your question may be in furtherance to whatever we're going to get out of these piles, okay? So I need not know your question for this part, okay? And this is not the equivalent of your free yes, no on the live, right? I'm just trying to be clear that each pile you do have afforded an opportunity to receive an answer in a yes, no format, okay, from Spirit, between you and Spirit, okay, regarding the person on your mind, the person you're here for, and or whatever and whatever you're resonating with, okay? So before I close out from one pile to the next, we will be hitting that question, or at least the answer, not the question. Make sense? Okay. But again, you guys, be mindful. It would have to be answered. Same deal with the live stream rules, right? In a yes, no format. Okay. And we're going to be pulling from the Modern Day Tarot, from Serendipity Tarot, who you guys may know, for some archetypes. And we've got Mystic Beauty's Easy Tarot. I just like some of the highlighted aspects of, especially the reversal positions that she put on here. And as I'm led to, I will be hitting this deck up. This is kind of like probably not always going to be hit up for one pile to the next. Depends on whatever else comes out and whatever else I dig into. And if applicable, I will hit up, since I've found it in the studio, right? Might as well use it. The Time Oracle, if that makes sense to hit up, okay? So don't fault me if it doesn't make sense to hit up, talking about, I wanted to hear the time frame for what? If it's not making sense, we're not doing it. You know what I mean? So that makes sense to me. Hopefully it makes sense to you. But I digress. Thanks for hopping on, joining us for another live stream. I'm excited to have a lot more fun with you all. I do hope you plan to stick around, but in case you don't, all right, please at least hit that like and follow the live stream rules before you ask me for your free question, okay? All right. Thank you. I really was like, oh, I was about to run outside and see the full moon in its glory. It's like, wait a minute. It ain't even that close to Friday yet. We can't do that just yet. So you guys, I tried right after that the last live stream. I hit over on the community board, like, uh-oh, correction, and made like a little thing like indicating the name of it and the actual date, so that there was no confusion. My goodness. Oh, you took a sleep med. Well, that'll do it then, Eat Me. I don't know. I thought maybe you were present and aware of the current energies. It can't be just me, right? Okay, Sky backs me up. She's all like, yeah, no, I've needed more sleep. Oh, but you're having trouble falling asleep. Oh, yeah, right. I've experienced some of that myself. And you know, the great thing is, in between all of the I want to say like hullabaloo, but I don't know if that's like actually offensive. But in between like the energies and the state of affairs, as it were, no pun intended, right? You just find yourself like purging. You're like, I didn't know like 4 a.m. was going to be the time for this, you know. And you just learn to go with the flow, because irregardless, you're fine, right? It is what you make of it, you guys. And healing is not always the easier path. Makes sense. A lot of people try to avoid it, okay? But really, when you make sense of it, you really shouldn't ever want to avoid it, because you'd be so busy really getting to the good part of life, right? Outside of the realm of disappointment. All right, let's see. Do we have any questions? If not, I'll go right into pile 1. Because the bell has rung, you guys. If there's no questions, I will ring it again. No worries. We can always do another ringy-ding-ding, and we can get into this. I just wanted to say, I see everyone in here already hit the like. Thank you. Okay, thank you, thank you, thank you. I appreciate y'all for that. And let's keep the vibe, right? I love that. And I should be mindful enough to note that it is in correlation with that 33 energy that we were talking about even on the last live together today. So just saying. All right. So pile number 1, bottom of the deck says, there was someone interfering in our relationship. I forgot to do this part, you guys. Just go with it. Pile number 2, the lover's oracle. Okay, bottom of the deck says, will this ever change? Pile number 3, and again, the Divine Femme deck, right? Bottom of the deck, I will never give up. Glad that resonates, Sky. Pile number 4 for Divine Masculine. Again, may not be paired up with Divine Feminine's message, okay? This is not about, you know, let's get into everybody's ass tonight in one kind of connection, one, you know, set of twins here. It's also a general collective. How could it be just about one set of twins, right? So be mindful. The intent was not to get, you know, here's what you would say to your person, and then they would say this, and it all has to resonate. That's not the intention. All right, it's what comes out. The bottom of this Divine Masculine message deck says, I want to take care of you. All right. And again, irregardless of the counterpart exclusivity or not, whether that's resonating with you, your path, your understanding or not, more than one pile could quite frankly resonate. Okay. And that's okay too. All right. Okay. Yes, guys, it's so much. All right. So you guys don't forget, each one of these piles, you're afforded an opportunity to ask Spirit, between you and Spirit, you and God, you and Goddess, you and Holy Spirit, right? You and Buddha, however you subscribe here, right? You and your higher selves. But, you know, really put the intention there to receive the message, because it's my understanding this particular oracle, I believe, is called the Yes-No Oracle deck, and it is referable to more times than not love, romantic type style connections, and it gives a bit of guidance on top of the answer, which again must be formatted in yes or no formatting. So please be mindful of that when you're asking Spirit the questions. Okay, and each pile you get a turn to have your answer yeah. Okay, so there may or may not be somebody interfering in this. Okay, it's giving third-party vibes at the bottom of the deck, you guys. I'm just going to leave whatever happens at the bottom of the deck as whatever happens at the bottom of the deck. I'm not going to pull them out, because I just want to see if in fact they should come out again. You know, that's like double confirmation, right? So, ooh, jealous and possessive, this person is. Okay, so whether they are currently speaking to you or not, this person, you would know them to be jealous and possessive, or take what resonates. They could be feeling that, saying that about you. Destiny is taking us down different paths. I have sexual fantasies about you, though. So it's like, you know, tale as old as time. Grass wasn't greener, right? But entanglements are woven pretty tight often, usually, right? So this person is probably like, you know, I'm stuck. It's cheaper to keep her kind of thing. Or just in lack mentality. I'm not capable. I'm not strong enough. I'm not worthy to get out of this relationship. Take whatever fits, okay? If this person is known to you to be in a relationship or third-party energy and or entanglements, okay? Depending on who I'm reading for, that's the vibe, all right? It's like this person, like, whatever the truth is, they don't necessarily want to show that right now. This person could really fear judgment because they just know. You know how it is, right? Like, if you, let's say, like, you're trying to get away with something, right? Like, for instance, what comes to mind is, let's say you have like a really grown looking minor, right? And let's say they're just a few short months away from turning 21. And 21 in this example, okay, I have to say it that way because it's not everywhere, okay, is the legal drinking age, right? And though the person, the minor, okay, who's still an adult, interestingly enough, but is not inside of a drinking establishment, a bar of sorts, in order to imbibe and or ingest alcohol, right? There's still this bit of like, you know, shying away energy. Like, this feels risky. I don't want to get in trouble. Like, I don't want to, you know, but in reality, you're not there doing anything wrong, so you wouldn't be there necessarily to be checked, are you doing anything wrong? And as long as you're sitting there eating french fries, right, maybe with some ketchup, you know, who knows, you can make it, you know, live on the edge there a little bit, I guess. You're not really necessarily doing anything wrong. You don't have to actually attach the stigma, the shame, or like the adrenaline, as it were, to the situation, because nobody even necessarily cares to know, like, oh, you're 4 months away then, right? Because again, you're not sitting there taking, you know, beers to the head. Okay, like, people also go there to this place to eat as well, right? There's something about, like, this person knows dead ass that they were wrong. They know dead ass that they were intentionally wrong about it, and that's why they can't seem to really actually, like, face you. And facing you would damn sure on top of it mean fighting a fight, right? Perhaps even literally, hopefully not physically, right? But literally, in the sense of, like, I've got to actually break away, break ties. I've got to actually face my shit. I've got to actually be accountable. I've got to actually, you know, overcome, right? And then on top of it, um, knowing everything that they know that they intentioned against you, right? It's too much. It's giving. It's like there's like this extreme hesitation. It's almost like they feel blessed to be in the entanglement or entanglements, so that it takes the pressure off of them having to be a better person. That's what I'm getting. That's for some, maybe not everyone attached to this pile, but that's the energy that I just tapped into, and I'm like, ooh, I can't wait to leave that. But this person is having sexual fantasies about you. I'm still trying, like, look, I'm still trying to get this person to say something more. Pile number 1, so bear with me. All right, we're going to go into archetypes next as well. I feel like I can't give you what you need. Like, I'm so serious, right? This person either knows that and or can't, or like, and or can't, because they feel that way to the core. And this is why we talk all the time, you guys, about believability and accountability, because what you believe, right, really holds you accountable, especially if you yourselves are not holding yourselves accountable, on top of understanding what the hell your truths are about the matter, about yourselves, about your wants and needs, right? So, you know, it's like, I don't know if this person is also like intimidated because on the other side, collective member, I'm sure, you know, has great head on shoulders, like understands the assignment. And this person seems to be all like more comfortable being not even complacent. This person's not necessarily happy. Especially if you know them to be in an actual like connection, you know, maybe they even have kid. See, yeah, there's just, it's not. Oh my God. Hater and police. Like, what are we talking about? So this person's not happy. This is giving like domestic fights and ish, right? This is giving like not feeling safe or loved. I mean, even here, I mean, this is the better of the two aesthetics out of the card, if you ask me personally, right? No offense, policeman. But you know, and even here is like, ain't no love in the heart of city. So maybe if this person, you know, to have like even gang ties or affiliations, associations, they're lacking that at this point. It's given bridges are burning, sirens are blaring, okay? Yeah, caught. Finding evidence, getting caught, cheating, recording. This person is not in a love-filled and or trust-filled connectionship, okay? This person, you know, to be volatile. Or that's the person they're with. They could have recently got kicked to the curb. Either way, it's giving there's that card again. Total drama. All right. Ugh. Okay, so let's see whatever else this person may want to say. We're going to get to the archetypes. I'm like, should I go in? Like, I don't know. It seems like wasteland energy, really. Like, why would we go backwards? Like you escaped, right? Why would we go backwards? I gave in to temptation, fights, arguments, conflict. I mean, this is like their vibe. I don't like it, so I want to tap out. So don't forget, if you'd like to participate in this part of the aspect of the reading for pile number 1, to ask Spirit your question. Please be mindful, you'd have to ask it in such a way where it can be answered in yes/no format, you guys. I will ring the bell soon for the free yes and no tarot readings, okay? But firstly, I want to get some guidance from the Fae deck for you, as well as some archetypes and first, middle, or last name initials and chart placements of this person. All right, that's the intent, you guys. It could come out flip-flopped, where I'm saying it's your person, but it's yours, okay? And vice versa. I'm sure you know who this person is. I mean, this is, you know, usually messy is such an eyesore in a room. You understand exactly, even at an energetic level, who we're talking about here, okay? But if you thought that they found greener grass, that's not a thing. That is not a thing. And from what I'm seeing, this person's not loyal to them. I'm not even supposed to be taking this off the cuff, referable to the meanings, right? But damn, when you see King of Wands, the Fool card, and Three of Wands, all right, Three of Wands was the problem initially. Seems like it's a repetitive theme, okay? Because Three of Wands really can talk about that third-party energy. Passion, pleasure zone, toxicity, overarching it. There could be some significance to the aesthetic, because that's why I was hitting up this deck. It was not for the actual tarot meanings, but I couldn't get around it, okay? So this could be the aesthetic, the way that the person on your mind, referable to this toxic AF energy, looks, and or this could be the way that your aesthetic looks, okay? There could be some significance to anyone in these pictures. Who is that, Bieber? It looks like, it's not. Actually, it doesn't even look like him. Sorry. Sorry, Biebs. We'll leave the Biebs out of it. I'll be like, Biebs. Mean that, buddy. Could be some significance to roses, specifically white, pink, and or red. Somebody could be known to really color their hair, which is pretty cool. Somebody could be of LGBTQ plus community. All right. Again, we're not looking at the meanings of the cards or the titles in this regard. We're just looking at the aesthetics of the people depicted in them. And the reason why I do that with this deck most often, you guys, is because this is like the next best thing to having like a stack of pictures of different people without it being creepy, right? Like, okay, I didn't make the cards, okay? Serendipity Tarot, right? But, you know, it'd be kind of creepy if I just went around and just took random photos of men sitting in, like, you know, boudoir chairs on a lanai kind of vibe, right? So there's that. There could be some significance to Leo chart placements, but I didn't get there yet. I didn't get there yet. All right. So, drum roll. In answer to your question, we got a yes. Reflections are true. Trust what you see. Okay, so this tells me that, you know, you've already utilized a level of measure of intuition referable to, hey, should you actually keep resuscitate in this situation? Hey, should you actually keep access a thing for this person? Hey, should you actually keep them boundaries up and access denied? And again, it's getting yes. Right? So pile number 1, I, you know, really can't really get around the obvious. Okay, if I do say so myself, I mean, shoot, it ain't me, it's the cards, right? Like, it just is what it is, you know what I mean? So we got other piles to choose from, you know what I'm saying? Maybe you thought you were going to resonate with that one and it didn't. That's cool. It happens, no worries, but stick around, you might get something out of the others, okay? Happy to have you on here with me anyhow. How about that? If I do say so myself. All right. So, some of you already have moved on from this mofo, and this is confirmation that yes, you did the damn thing, you did the right thing, you chose the right one. And really, I'd like to highlight that you chose the right one, meaning you, and that's how you got to this person, which really is in it to win it with you. For those resonating with that aspect, this is giving a life partner. It's okay, okay. And this is a healing connection for you. Again, confirmation for those that actually can make sense of the fact of moving on, right? And into the arms of someone better. Okay. Some of you guys could have actually found your actual counterpart, speaking of. So you may stick around and resonate perhaps with either pile 3 and or 4, okay? Because we are pulling for counterparts tonight as well, not to leave anyone out, okay? So let's see, one last card from the Fae deck. Open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. So this is safe to love, all right? For those resonating with that. And this person actually, their love language, is like acts of service. Like not even just throwing gifts at you. They're actually like with you and like asking questions like about your needs and wants and desires. And maybe some fantasies. Okay, let me stop. Okay. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Oh, y'all might actually get into some costumes. That's okay. You left this one though. You know what I'm saying? You didn't need them. So it's okay. Just, live your best life and take the yes for what it's worth. All right. Yes. Reflections are true. Trust what you see. You are coming out on top. All right. I'm ringing the bell. Those that know what to do may do so now. And you guys, I'm still closing out pile number 1. Just wanted to get to the deck of the chart placements and first, middle, or last name initials for you guys, because I'm going to do that for every pile here tonight. I may not do every single pile that you see on my table here tonight for every pile, but I promise you I got you on at least the chart placements, first, middle, or last name initials. And again, you guys be mindful. This could be flip-flopped. It could be saying, it's your person's, and you're like, no, that's mine, right? Okay. As long as you know what you got going on, honey bun, make it make sense. Pisces flipping out as a Piscean does, right? Just like a fish out of water. Like, okay, there goes Pisces. There goes Cancer. Yikes. All right. Ooh, somebody might be hitting up the ATM. I know that's right. Tips and donations accepted. But I'm looking at maybe somebody's name Tam or Matt, right? Maybe somebody's got something special to do in the morning. Whatever resonates, collective. Okay, we good? We've got N at the bottom of the deck, you guys. And again, this is wrapping up pile number 1. For anyone confused in the back, hold on. I didn't forget about the free tarot. Yes, the bell rang. All right, so we're going to get to these initials right after the chart placements. Pisces, Capricorn, and Cancer, okay? Could be on the part of this person, this mofo with the fights, arguments, and messiness, right? Talking about, I wish I could take it back. I bet you wish you sure you did, okay? But you didn't. So, here we are talking about it. Okay. S, G, C, F. I feel like Sesame Street right now. B, T, M. Who am I to count? A, E, and R. I hope nobody going to the emergency room over this, but maybe somebody sitting there after a little tussle or something where the cops had to come. Just saying here. Just because it bees like that on their block, whoever's connected to Pile 1 and who is not the collective member. I repeat, who is not the collective member. All right. But yeah, woo-wee. Okay, so that went left real hard and fast, apparently, if I do say so myself. Pile number 1. Again, I'm going to ring the bell just to be clear that the bell has rung. Okay, let me see here. And if no one has a question, that's cool, you guys. I'm just going to move on to the next pile. I see you guys having a great time, and that's what matters most. All right, in that chat box. And thank you. All right. I love to see that. All right, let's see. Just gotta hydrate. Okay, pile number 2 is at 30:30. If somebody could actually put that in the chat because I'm not able to. Oh, I see Danielle Pena. One moment. One moment on the timestamp because... Well, Paul ain't talking. Hold on. Trying. Damn. Okay. So the reality of the situation is, yes, is heartbroken, but also the reality of the situation, that would be like pulling teeth to get that out of Paul, apparently, if I do say so myself. So for whatever it's worth, there's your yes, okay? All right, so that's what I have for you, Danielle Pena. Love and light. Love and light, Freaky J. Saw you sneak in the back. No, let me stop. Sky, yes, that's good enough. I mean, we're at... I kind of said that, and then I realized Danielle had a question, so I didn't start pile 2 yet, and we're at like 3150 right now. But thanks for trying. I appreciate you. And you're very welcome, Danielle. Okay, so you guys, friendly reminder, we do have the yes-no pool, okay, for pile number 2, as well as 3 and 4. So if you'd like to participate in that aspect of the message, don't forget to ask Spirit your question. I don't need to know the question, you guys, but I do need you to be mindful that it should be answered in a yes or no format. Okay, so make it make sense. And again, this pile number 2, was the Lover's Oracle deck, and the bottom of the deck indicating, will this ever change? Thanks, Freaky J. Oh, thank you for your donation, babe. Thank you. I appreciate you. Really appreciate you. You guys keep me going. Thanks, you guys. Thank you, Freaky J. So yeah, so let's see. And remember, I didn't put the card, excuse me, I didn't set the card from the bottom of the deck off to the side because my plan is like, if it should come out again, that's hella like double confirmation, double the energy, right? I didn't want to take that away either of the piles, okay? And again, thank you so much, Freaky J, and thank you for those that will tip and donate. Let me just make sure we're good on. Okay. All right, so you guys maybe could be getting unexpected messages. Maybe you could be getting unexpected support, right? Doesn't necessarily have to be monetarily, but there is some synchronicity to that, perhaps. And perhaps pile number 2, you know, with the energy of will things, or will this ever change? Forgive me, I didn't actually memorize the oracle card, right? There may be some significance to that, okay? It is dark without you is at the bottom of this deck now, okay? So this is somebody that pile number 2, you would have had to have known and loved, at least, okay? Whether you currently subscribe to knowing and or loving this individual or not, we got to get in, you know, got to get into it here. And again, you guys, don't forget to answer the yes or no, or excuse me, to ask the yes or no, because again, a yes or no question that is supposed to be between you and Spirit, okay, you and higher power, will be answered through the oracle card that I've already gone ahead and pre-pulled for pile number 2. Okay, pile number 2, message from this person. Why so quiet? Why so quiet? This person doesn't seem to be very outwardly expressive. I mean, I had to pull from the bottom of the deck so far. You know what I mean? That's still given like hidden energy or stealth mode energy or silence. Okay, maybe you guys aren't talking. Pile number 2. Maybe this person is kind of like in some form of a lull on the strength of not talking, right? Being guided to this oracle. One moment, pile number 2, before we continue. And again, you guys, this is a general collective, right? So the side effect of that is some aspects of the pile may resonate and others maybe not so, okay? Wow, okay. All right. So for some of you, okay, I'm not going to say it's all in just like close up shop, right? Because I'm not here to half-ass. But nothing just happened. So pile number 2, I need you to know these decks, and I think I probably got them from Teamy, you guys. Don't fault me. I don't really know exactly why sometimes this happens, but this is just the way my mind works. Maybe you guys won't see it or get it, but maybe you can, right? See how these seem like to be sort of like a similar, not necessarily in aesthetic, but like there's like similar colors here, right? And you guys, just hear me out, especially when you see the backs of them. Okay, just hear me out. Just wait. See how they kind of seem like the same person or manufacturer maybe made them? Like, let me just show you. Like, let me just show you, right? Like, it seems like maybe, you know what I mean? Like just imagine if I said, like, oh, here's my decks, and, you know, this is volume 1 and this is volume 2. It would be believable, right? You guys feel me on that? Or maybe it's just me. But, so, so because of that, I try, like, for my own edification here, to keep these piles separated because I just feel like I might actually like mix them up. All right. Because especially if I have them in my deck slots in such a way where I'm only seeing not even the back of the card, but the front of the card, I'm going to really, me personally, you guys, just me outing myself, I'm going to feel like this is the same deck. And then I'm going to be trying to shuffle what is the equivalent of 2 decks, right? It's going to be awkward, and I don't want that, right? Having said all of that, you guys, I was guided in my mind's eye currently to this particular deck. And again, my intention was to have it separated. Okay. This deck, the other one, was originally placed down here. All right. Oh, you guys can't even really see the whole thing. Okay, that's cool. Okay. And the other one that was my intended go-to deck was located over in the bin here. All right. I'm saying all that to say, hear me out, pile number 2. I come up off the top, right? Off the top of this pile, of this deck with these, okay? These are from the pile down here. So in spite of my efforts, right? But nothing just happens. I'm like, let me just see exactly what these cards say that are in the wrong deck, all right? Knowing they fucked up. Well, no wonder they wouldn't really want to say too much, right? Like, it's like, who wants to talk about how you're an asshole? Right? Who wants to talk about how, like, you didn't believe in the connection, how you were too cowardice to withstand the energies, right? How you felt lack so much within self that you continue to make bad choices, that you continue to try to find greener grass, right? That you couldn't trust collective members so much that you had to launch a full-on investigation because you couldn't figure out how in the hell would they love you. Crosswatcher. Okay. So maybe not everyone connected to pile 2 resonates with that aspect, but you guys, nothing just happens. Love and light, country love. I had an amazing, restful, and productive day. I hope you claim the same, right? You guys, it is what you make of it. Makes sense? Love and light, though, honey bun. Good to see you. Okay. So this person is saying, you know, bottom of the deck, I can't let go of you, right? And you could have this person blocked. So again, you know this mofo, right? But you know what? This blocking energy could also speak to a level and measure of boundaries. It's like, you know what? I've come to the end of my rope with the situation. Like, I literally logically can't even continue to force myself emotionally to continue on this path, right? Like, it's giving, you know, we're dead, right? Season has changed. Yeah, closed off. This person could be or cause you to create your energy to be closed off, giving like access denied vibes. Because this person's like toxic, demanding, dramatic, traumatic, right? This person could be someone who, you know, how do you guys ever know? Wait, maybe I'll say it this way. Hold on. What's the freaking thing? I think it's called non. Oh, sorry, NPC. NPC, right? Non-playable character, right? Like they're just like you know what I mean? Like it's like GTA. You go in the gun shop or something, right? And it's like blah blah blah. Like here's but like they can never really go beyond the parameters of like what the hell they're coded to do. And so this person could be just coded to just cause mayhem, right? This person could just be coded to, you know, really be in toxic measures and forms. This person could actually have ties to the police. This person could actually have caused you to call the police. This person could be a police officer or an officer of sorts, okay? Take what resonates here, but this person is like checked out. They're like how I would say spiritually turned off. It has nothing to do with sexually, right? Spiritually turned off. Like just going through the motions, just non-playable character, just a body, right? And you got to watch out for those mofos, you guys, because they're the ones where the entities and the spirits can just really have easy access and try to fuck up your day, night, heart space, your money, right? Okay, ask me how I know. So this person, you know, with this demanding energy and the synchronicity of like finally my phone going off, right? This person could have actually been blowing up your phone. This gives me, I don't know how long of a history there is with this connection, but for some reason my guides brought me back to, I'm trying to think, what the hell time frame would that be? This is like when house phones were still a thing, like landlines as it were, right? And I had a landline and I was being harassed to the point where I would have to let the phone like off the hook, right? Like because it would never stop and I could never my own call, right? This is like you know, decades ago, makes sense. So you could have felt like that. It's like back up against the wall and you know, I logically can go no further in this. Like one of us will be unalived and I may be a willing participant at this point, right? Like it's giving, right? You know, you're not trying to be the one rocking with the police or going in the jail cell talking about, I don't understand how I'm covered in blood kind of thing. But it, you know what I mean? Like this person could have really took you there. Pile number 2. Okay. Gosh, I hope we would have more pleasant piles to talk about. I'm rooting for the counterparts. Golly, that's saying a lot, right? Because what's up? Yeah, this person is empty. They're just milling about, right? So they're prey. They're like easy access for some entities, energies to really kind of like fuck with them. And then, you know, the longer you're kind of vibing out or accessible to this person, you're like, hell to the no. I ain't going like what? I will fight the good fight of faith any day. Fighting demons, that's another story, right? Especially on the other side of growth, on the other side of healing, right? And this person's like, yeah, but it hurts so much without you, without your light. And real talk, they know that even if y'all have made it known somehow, or just within yourselves, as you should, hear me out because it's for you, that you have forgiven this person. Again, it's for you though, right? Not for them to be back on your good graces and then hop, skip, and a jump and punch you again in the throat, right? No, that's done. Okay. And this person understands that. That's why the cards, you know, oracles can be somewhat limiting, especially with the text on it. Okay. How could you ever forgive the mess I made? Many of you have moved on. You're like, yeah, and this is kind of giving like sort of kind of not the same energy exactly, but sort of likened to the mirror in pile number 1, if I do say so myself. I believe collective member connecting to pile 2 has actually made some form of resolve in spite of the fuck shit, right? But this person will not let go of your energy. So please call it back, right? Cleanse it, all of that. Do your protective measures. This person realizes that they could never yet again get anyone of your caliber to actually like fuck with them, love them, stand up for them, right? And they want nothing more than to actually just, it's kind of giving Dorothy vibes, right? In like the Wizard of Oz. And it's just like they just, whether guy or what have you, would love to be able to snap their fingers, hell, snap their wrist, click them clickety clack shoes that Dorothy had together, and just make it like it was between you two, where you perhaps were a lot more naive, a lot more vulnerable. Okay. And you know, naivete and vulnerability do have their ways to teach us. So I'm not shitting on your process of learning to honor your worth, but that's really the root of it. Okay. And this person is definitely lost without you because they already were, most likely, when you found them. You know what I mean? So the answer for whatever question you had, pile number 2, in answer of yes, no format is no. Decay under the surface, strength waning. And that really is the epitome of the energy coming from this person now. Strength is waning. It's giving decay, not no death and rebirth, just maybe the first part, right? Like, I mean, this person karmically could have asked for a whole heaping host of opportunities to have experiences that really have ties to their previous choices that they've made in life, in love, and referable to self. And you guys, that's why it's so important to know, you know, once you know you are part and parcel of divinity, to act like it, because if not, you're being a level and measure of offense to just that divinity, and divinity doesn't stand for that. So that's why even in the spiritual community we talk about death being necessary. Makes sense? Love and light, Fiona. So yeah, okay, we're gonna get into some archetypes. I do want to hit up this one oracle just to see about something. Okay. Yeah, let's reflect ourselves in the situation. Interestingly enough, it says, when we're not together to make a rightful decision. The storms will pass away, and I still will be here with you for good. This is sad, you guys. That's exactly like the mentality of this person that lost you, though. And this is like an delusion. You guys, get those restraining orders as need be, if that's applicable. I'm not even like trying to be funny, but that's actually so not okay that I just want to put this pile down. Like, wow. That's not okay. That's giving like Joe from You vibes. Like, no, we're not, like, it's not, what are you talking about? Like, you don't get to put me in a cage and watch me, right? Just because you feel like keeping me alive is nice enough for the exchange of the energy, let alone the experience, right? Like, what? Delusion, okay? Yikes, you guys. Yikes. I'm going to hit up that Fae deck, right? Pile number 2, but I'm going to ask what's coming. Like, what else? Because this ain't it. Do you know what I'm saying? Like, this is so not it. Love and Light YM. Like, this ain't it. Right? Pile number 2. Like, I'm like, come on. Pile number 2. This can't be it. I mean, we got to know, right? Talking about decay, death. Just move on, right? Just move on. Just look away. It's given look away. Nothing to see, folks. Just look. I'm so sorry to tell you, but yikes. I thought we were going to have something sweet and enduring come out by now. Collective, we got to do better. No, I'm just joking. We are. I think that's the epitome of the issue. Right? Okay, so there could be some specific aspect to places that have Wheel of Fortunes. Yeah, that makes sense. Speaking of delusion. But there could be some significance to like boardwalk vibes, Atlantic City vibes, ties to Atlantic City, ties to, you know, carnival life, okay, whether somebody's a carny or not. And again, you guys, we're hitting this deck up for the aesthetic, okay? Could be some significance to Leo, all right, or somebody actually looks like a lion. No, let me stop. All right, somebody could be an artist or really you know, enjoy aspects of Renaissance times, I guess is, I don't know if that's true. Hold on a second, because it's like Greek. There could be some significance to Greek mythology and or Renaissance times, okay? There could be some significance to this girl always makes me think of Remy Wolf, the artist, who I love. She's cool. Here's that guy again, like, yikes. Okay. Okay, what of it? All right. Maybe there's some significance to a child here as well. Pile number 2 could be for some. Okay, maybe not all. All right. Sorry for the glare, you guys. So either this is perhaps an aesthetic likened to that of your own for this person. Take what resonates here. Pile number 2. And again, we're not talking about the actual like tarot cards meanings, just the illustration, the picture. All right. For pile number 2. Okay, so I'm going to ring the bell in a few short moments here, but I firstly want to check on what the Fae are saying. Could be some significance to this aesthetic as well, if that didn't already come out. I actually cannot recall, so forgive me. I keep saying forgive me, forgive me. So it's like this person just is like really, you know, they could be actually like calling out to whoever their higher power they think may be at this point, right? It's, I don't know. I say it that way because I don't know if this person actually even subscribes to any of that, but they're just so desperate just to be like, if anything or anyone could fix this, knowing at the same time simultaneously, and dare I say karmically, that there's no fixing this, okay? So anywho, pile number 2, just to close out before we get to the chart placements and first, middle, or last name initials on the part of this person, or if flip-flopped on the part of you. Let's see what the Fae have in advancement towards your love life. I want to say actual love life. Like, let's get to the good stuff. Like, enough about this guy or girl, whoever. All right, so this is for pile number 2. And then I'm going to ring the bell for the free yes, no, you guys. First card out, open your heart. Love is the highest energy of all. Let it in. So this is kind of giving, you know, please offer the energy that you have to offer so freely to others, whether they're deserving of it or not, to yourselves first, okay? Because that's how you're going to actually get yourself in that vibrational state where you can actually let loving, caring connections actually come in instead of just waiting for someone to use those type of words like love, right? Because I mean, people love shoes, right? You think that they actually want to, you know, lay their life down for them, and even if they do, either way, that's toxic, right? Like, so, you know, once you do the work of understanding that self-care is a lifestyle, self-love is part and parcel of that self-care lifestyle, you know, you understand more of that aspect of really kind of just giving you your essence, your energy, your centos, as it were, to you first, so that you're putting yourselves in right and proper positioning to be loved, like for real, like, you know, like all of you, you know. So, love language affirmations. Loving words hold great power. So, you know, here's the thing about affirmations of this particular variety, right? You'd have to know how you want to be spoken to. Well, here's the sitch. Maybe the reality of the situation is you've never yet been spoken to that way by anyone. So again, you can't really go outside of yourselves to figure this one out. Makes sense? So do the work, okay? You got to know. It's okay to know how you want to be spoken to. What of it? Right? As long as it's not toxic, as long as it's not you settling for what you've known so far. Again, the channeling's coming through, collective, those connecting to pile number 2 and just in general course resonating with this, okay, that perhaps you've yet to be spoken to, dealt with in that form, mannerism, okay, and that's okay. What's not okay is for you to not understand exactly what you want out of a loving, caring connection, which includes, honey bun, in case you wondered and didn't realize, how you're spoken to. Right? You want to be projected onto angrily, and it's okay as long as the person at the end goes, but I love you. No, that's not okay. That's toxic. I'm so serious. Okay? Don't do that. So there's that. But you guys, as you assuredly be in your frequency. For those that really understand somebody in their energy currently, seems to take the form of a soulmate. You guys, I say it that way because just because you have a spiritual connection with somebody doesn't necessarily mean that you guys are supposed to be like linking up that way and making it a formal thing, if ever, right? Inclusive of the counterpart energy. But soulmates, especially when you are comparing and contrasting between, a counterpart connection, are so much more easier. They're so much more easygoing. Usually, in general course, the soulmate shows up and assists, right? They don't just show up and take. They don't just show up and, trigger the hell out of you, right? And again, I say it that way because a lot of counterpart connections can actually ultimately feel and seem triggering as all get up, okay? It's par for the course of healing, which again, this life really is an assistive tool for you to do that, just that. Learn and grow your soul. It's part and parcel of healing. All right, unto what? Source energy. And that's how you know, most of us know, right, that there is no severability between us and divinity, because when you refract us all the way back, it goes onto source energy, right? It's how we are walking and rocking with divinity. Okay, just saying. And for those that do really suspect, oh my gosh, this person actually is so supportive, this maybe could be like something romantic, like maybe you're mulling it over, okay? I'm hearing the name Chris, all right? Doesn't have to be that, I'm just letting you know what I hear as I hear stuff, okay? You could actually get a call or text from them sooner rather than later, all right? And they may be wanting to express to you that they'd like to, maybe go out on a date, maybe make a weekend of, things, okay? And or there could be some significance to holiday time. When the weather breaks and you're out there with your swimsuit anyhow, maybe you end up meeting up, just like I said, okay? With this rendezvous energy coming out on the other side of it, pretty high key significance that might actually be the case for those resonating with that. And even with this rendezvous, it's speaking of a private getaway for two calling you. Oh, I love that. Let me know when that happens, because I love to live vicariously, if I do say so myself. I'm like, hey, if the energy exists, it exists for me. If the experience exists, it exists for me too, right? Like, because I know I'm worthy, and you two are pound number two, in spite of the fuck shit. All right, I'm ringing the bell. Those that know what to do may do so now, according to the live stream rules. Okay. But in the meantime, I'm going to check pound number two for chart placements and or first, middle, or last name initials on the part of either this person, or like I said, could be you. I'm intending that it be the person that we were talking about. But you know what? Ooh, I'm not unmindful. It could be somebody coming your way, or confirmation of somebody that you may have suspected to be your soulmate here, pound number two. All right, so we've got P at the bottom of the deck. All right. Okay. Not too many chart placements this time, you guys. I got Taurus, Cancer, and Sagittarius. All right. In regards to the energies connected to pound number two. All right. We do have D, M, so there could be some significance to messaging, text, whether in your DM or not, okay? G, S, we've got T, C. There could be some significance to Connecticut. There could be some significance to movie theaters, specifically RC theaters, all right? Doesn't have to be. There could be some specific aspect of the initial U or N that is some significance, okay, as well as K. And again, last initial, P. All right. So let's get to your yes, no readings, and we are going to slide on over afterwards into Divine Femmes, counterpart energy. Guys, I have to hydrate. I'm like talking a lot, I feel. Okay. Okay, so Danielle Pina, you get 1 free yes/no question per live stream, babe. And I just double checked, and you thanked me and everything, so I know you got that one, right? So now let me see here. Who else was in line? Okay, let's see. Oh, thank you, Freaky J. I just saw. Oh, you're so kind. Thank you. Appreciate you. Much love and light, babe. And much love and light, country love. Much love and light to you all, you guys. Fiona, you too. I hope you're feeling better. Okay, now let's see here. YM. I'll be able to get Sally into it. Ooh, within 2 months. Okay. Well, YM, I don't know that you've been around so much lately, but in case you missed it, I've been asking everyone in the collective, because they should know at least some of the basics referable to this, to watch The Secret, which is a movie that's an 1.5 hours long, free here on YouTube. I've also placed the link on the community board, because that's going to help you understand what I mean when I next say these words. Manifest it. Okay, like you don't actually have to be beholden to tarot, and I'm not picking on you. I'm saying this because like I care, right? I really do love and light my collective. Okay, you guys are so amazing, and I'm rooting for you to win like every time, not just sometimes. And that's why sometimes we do have, you know, these conversations where I'm like, wait a minute, let's straighten your crown, because you're not going to have it all cocked to the left or to the right on my watch, right? When it's supposed to be straight, because you deserve that. Okay, so what I don't want with the free yes nos is for people to think that they're beholden to like what tarot says, right? Because you can also manifest. You can also use tarot to manifest, right? It assists with faith, confirmation about things that, you know, no one else could never really ever necessarily give to you without your inner understanding of what your inner guidance is saying to you, matching perhaps, you know, with assistance and tools, right? Like tarot. So, but I'm mindful just because I don't want you to feel restricted and I don't want to participate in you feeling restricted or guided into the restriction mindset of thinking that tarot like trumps your intuition and or trumps your manifestation capabilities. All right. And I want you guys to get that. So please, it's literally called The Secret. It's free. I put the link on the community board. All right. I'm going to honor your question, of course, but I just wanted to love and light on you a little bit longer and let you know that part. And anyone else who can make sense of that. Okay. So let's see. YM. Oh, we do have a card. Oh, and just like that. Okay. It's giving a yes. All right. You definitely are capable of acting and actioning out like into that of, if not ascended master, all right, master manifestor, with the priestess energy being at the bottom of the deck. This could be confirmation, honey bun, that you have in fact done just that and manifested within 2 months exactly that position. Okay, so congratulations and keep going, YM. All right, will you be able? I mean, how would you not be able to do anything, right? Don't restrict yourself accidentally, okay, because it could literally be restrictive on the other side of that accidentally actioning out. Okay, you're too powerful, right? Not to be mindful of the potentiality of self-sabotage, referable especially to manifestations. All right. So congratulations, much love and light, babe. Could be some significance to the number 7, the number 77 as well. I'm looking at it on the screen right now. Much love and light to you as well. Yeah, YM. All right. Okay, Eat Me, you can wait, no worries, because you know I'm gonna ring a ding ding again. Let me just check to make sure I didn't skip over anybody. We got Love Bug. Okay, let's see. It might, oh my gosh, the nose itch, right? Wait, wait, hold on, wait. Who looks like the actor I love? Wait, hold on. Fiona, what? He looks like the actor guy that I like. Oh, you talking about Zach Galifianakis? Or Will Ferrell? Well, I'm not sure exactly. You know what? It sucks, you guys. The chat box, when you're on the live stream on the cell phone, in case you guys wondered, it disappears, right? So I'm just looking at myself, like talking with cards, right? And sometimes I forget, like, oh, I could actually be seeing stuff over here. And because it takes a couple extra steps, I'm usually mindful not to force myself to do that because I'm trying to keep with the channeling. So please forgive me if, you know, I do have to kind of repetitively play catch up at the back end on the live streams. I'm not intentionally disregarding anyone, like, ever. Ooh, hold on a second. I had a tower moment. But yeah, so I'm not exactly sure, Fiona, who you were referencing there because I wasn't looking at the screen apparently. Oh, Jason Momoa. Hold on, let's be clear. That is not my normal go-to. Like, I'm good on, I'll take a mimosa, but Momoa, you know, I don't really need to take or leave it. It's just really not on the radar. Like, I'm so serious. That is not my man's, okay? Y'all can have all of that. All right. Fiona. Talk about Jason Momoa is my... Nah, I'm good. I'm good on a Momoa. Take a mimosa. All right, love bug. Let's see here. Let's see. You know, some people say silence is golden, but we'll see here about us breaking silence. Okay, let's see here. Talk about Momoa. I'm good. I don't even like The Rock, you guys. Like, I don't... That kind of beefcake... I've been... like in too many physical altercations where I've been fighting for my life, and I just know the level of muscle mass that I'm just not going to be up against if I can help it, kind of thing. So like, no, I'm good. Like, I'm so good. I'm so good because you know, all my life I had to fight, and if I went from beefcake to beefcake talking, I don't think I would have made it just to this live stream. I'm so serious. Like, seriously. Like, I'm laughing just to keep my vibe high, but that shit is not funny. Like, it's not. But, you know. Alright, so I'm looking at Two of Pentacles, giving a maybe, and Four of Swords giving a no at the bottom of my deck. And I'm like, what are we talking about? Okay. Okay. Well, here's the sitch, honey bun. Alright. So S is not breaking silence anytime soon. Okay. Because S needs to balance out, maybe emotionally regulate, maybe grow up a bit, maybe heal a lot, right? And then on the other side of that, okay, again, not tomorrow, okay? You know, you could get an offer of, you know, not necessarily picking up where you left off, but like an offer of, you know, can we try this again with me being a better person kind of vibes? Because I'm just getting that that's exactly kind of what would have to happen for this person to actually still be in your orbit, in your energy, because if not, they're not assisting you to create any kind of balance. And that's where the divine goes, well, they can't be around. Like, it doesn't matter if you're crying over them every night. They literally cannot be around. And that's part for the course of chosen one's energy. Makes sense you found the channel, right? Because rejection is protection. And sometimes, you guys, we don't necessarily understand all aspects of divine strategy. And divine is the ultimate strategist. Divine also will, because is ultimate strategist, use our heart space and our monies to like get our attention and to assist us with learning lessons, usually often about worth, usually often about intuition, listening to that, not dismissing red flags kind of thing. Yeah, because this person can't just be around keeping you like that. You know what I'm saying? The divine won't stand for it. All right, so that's what I have. Okay, let me see here. Okay, let me see. Okay, so that's what I have for Love Bug, right? And are we good? We can go to pile 3, you guys? All right. We're going to go to pile 3, and it's giving... Okay, thanks, Fiona. And it's giving... What? Just put... Fiona, can you put 109.30 for pile number 3 and indicate it's divine feminine? Thanks. Country Love, are you still here? I need help, babe. Can you shoot me an email? I'm so sorry, but can you please help me on the timestamps? Because I tried and I didn't see exactly where. I think you said something about like a little time thing, a timer indicator. Because I remember saying Miss Minutes. It made me think of Loki. Can you just like email the instructions, please? Because I don't understand exactly how they're not highlighting in blue. I know exactly how to do like the @ but that ain't it, right? So, because apparently that's not exactly the same as making a timestamp. And I definitely want to get the timestamps in, because you guys, even though you assist me on the live stream, for some strange reason, when it actually like officially publishes, all of that shit goes away. So I'm like talking to you guys very specifically about stuff that you're putting in the chat. Nothing's there. Okay. Including the timestamps. So I do want to level up in that regard so that it helps all of us. Okay. And I talked to my moderators that we don't know how to do it. Okay. So please and thank you if you're still here. When you get a chance, I'm not saying like drop everything and hold your breath, right? I'm also not holding mine. It's fine, right? When it divine timing for everything at this point. Like I just, that's the go-to, divine timing. But I think I forgot to ask you earlier when I saw you. And I know you're like the one out of the collective that I'm aware of, so that's kind of why I was singling you out, that know how to do it. Okay, so please and thank you for helping us. But we're going to go on into the Divine Feminine pile here. And again, the bottom of the deck says, I will never give up. All right. And this is the first of the 2 decks by Liz Harrison that we have tonight. And again, be mindful that you are afforded the opportunity to get further clarification, confirmation, all right, from Spirit, if you should also participate in the yes/no question attached to the pile tonight for pile number 3, which specifically is pulling from divine feminine energies, whether you're a guy, girl, what have you, okay? I will never give up. All right. So, of course, divine feminine, just letting you know from the jump out the gate, you understand the assignment. You understand your twin flames, okay? You still have passion. You still have that fire, that light, okay, as it were, for your flame, your twin. So this would be a divine feminine who wants to engage with divine masculine counterpart energy. You don't have a mind to hurt this divine masculine. And you are of the believability that you are meant to be riding in that sunset, in spite of the fact that that's not necessarily the case. So we talk about it, referable to every set of twin counterparts. Even if they are knowing and working with each other, they may not be loving on each other like that, okay? Depends on what's in your contract. I am ready to begin again. You are so special. You are perfect for me. I feel you watching me. Bottom of the deck, you feel like home. So I want to take a little bit further see into this watching energy to get to the bottom. Speaking of the bottom of the deck indicates the 9 of Pentacles in the reverse. Overwhelm and work financial setbacks. Okay, so this could be part and parcel of what the divine feminine is experiencing. This could be directly connected, may not be, but I'm mindful to mention it. It could be directly connected, and or the perception of this divine feminine that due to the union not really occurring in official capacity, this is why current energies, especially regarding finances, financial setbacks, are seemingly prevalent. Okay. But this wishes fulfillment energy, okay, is almost paper cut me on its way out of the deck. And bottom of the deck is 6 of Pentacles. Okay. So, normally 6 of Pentacles gives soulmate energy. Maybe some of you subscribe here, Divine Feminine, as that. However, this person on your mind could be, a high-level hierarchy soulmate according to your current perception and or preference of tag words, perhaps, okay? And I'm seeing the 5 of Pentacles and the 5 of Cups, okay? This is not the brightest of days energy, and yet wish fulfillment almost paper cut me coming out of the deck, all right? I gather that you are Divine Feminine trying to keep hope alive about this, coming into formal uh, positioning, that of formal union. And of course, that would be your wishes fulfillment being granted. Okay. It's being granted in spite of the delay. The delay is not a denial. All right. You could have been finding yourselves, if you're being honest, quite moody lately, right? Feeling cynical, feeling downtrodden, feeling in your lower density energies, all right? There's heartbreak on both sides of the fence here, okay? And the reality of the situation stands that the Ten of Pentacles shall be. Uh, this Emperor shall return. You have closed out any toxic cycle between them and you, and or dare I say you and you, all right? And you will most assuredly be entering into this most celebratory type of energy in spite of all odds. Some of you fear as well as emotions had you feeling or perceived as taking a big fat L. This one got away. I'll see you next lifetime. Could be some significance to Erykah Badu. And really, look at this. We've got breakthrough assistant energy coming out. All right. All sides of the board for the connection, not against it. Okay. And this does bring a level of prosperity as well as emotional satiety. Can't say it enough. Wishes fulfillment. All right. Let's see what else this person has to say. It's almost like I want to get what they say. Just because, again, you guys, when I get to the divine masculine, it may not be your person's energy. It may be, right? Like, I'm not going to hate that for you, but I'm just saying, I just want to be clear. So I'm just going to kind of add this. Oh, crap. Hold on. Too many. I miss the old you. I miss us coming out. Okay. So this person could see you actually like growing and glowing up somehow. All right. This could be referable to even 5D attachments. Okay. Because this life is far more spiritual, especially if you a twin flame. Okay. And this person could be kind of like, damn, like, I don't know if I can play catch up. I don't know if I can maintain the catch up on the catch up, right? There could be some significance to catch up. I think I talked about catch up with fries earlier too. So this person is trying to figure out, perhaps, Divine Feminine, if they're just crushing on you, right? It's like, is this love or is this a crush? Is this more than a crush? Is this spell work? Right, kind of thing. Yikes, Divine Masculines. They're definitely needing to play catch up on the catch up, apparently, here, Divine Femmes, just saying, okay? But they're watching you. Let's say, okay, don't lose faith. Good things are ahead of us. At this moment, I think we should be friends. So some of you, Divine Femme, again, you're coming into this awareness that, yeah, you're twin flames, but what does that exactly mean? And some of you are finding that it means that your divine masculines are not actually on that same vibrational frequency. They're not actually able to see you with the amount of clarity that maybe should be the case. Obviously, they're not getting all aspects of the assignment. And some of you, Divine Femmes, if I do say so myself, should be looking at the fact that perhaps you're being afforded more clarity at this time by understanding that this person, counterpart or not, at best can only give you, a deepened bond through a friendship, whether this is a friendship cycle or not, okay? But this person saying, my love for you is unconditional, and I feel bad for letting you down, all right? So, we're going to get to the yes-no portion here, Divine Femmes, for pile number 3. And then we're going to take some guidance on the other side of some aesthetics here from the Fae and close out the session for pile number 3, of course, with the first, middle, last name, initials on the part of you. Or perhaps it could be, on the part of your, on the part of your person, your counterpart, or perhaps, like I originally stated, on the part of you. Makes sense, okay? So firstly, in answer to your yes-no question, are you ready, pile number 3? The answer is yes. Stokes your passion, heart's desire, blooming. So there is some opportunity to have a next leveling in the passion aspect of this connection. But be mindful, this does not necessarily have to equate into a romantic type of passionate situation. And some of you may be actually facing that reality, harsh as it may be. As I say, that Ten of Swords at the bottom of the deck, there could be some significance to this aesthetic, whether on the part of you, collective member, or on the part of your person. Okay, so we're going to get to some other aesthetics here and get to the guidance from the Fae version of the, I don't know exactly what it's called. I don't know where that tuck box is currently. I have it somewhere. But it's seriously like the Fae version of the Romance Angels. But I really love some of its specific nature, referable to the sayings on the cards, right? And they're not likened to that of the Romance Angels deck either. And I feel like Romance Angels, just probably because it came out first, it's just been used a lot, right? Like you can almost like not have to even have the deck and be like, this is like that card from that deck that says blah blah blah, because you just heard it so much, you know. So I like to switch it up, you guys. And like I said, Faye came through with blessings and in assistance of the collective energies earlier on the live stream. So I figured, hey, makes sense to just honor the connection. All right, any more? Let's see. I'll just do a last cursory sweep. Yeah, there's some more. Okay. All right, so the bottom of the deck. And you guys, we're not using this tarot by Serendipity Tarot for the actual cards' meanings. We're just looking at the pictures because they maybe look like one or more of you and or one or more of your persons. There could be some significance to Gemini chart placements, even though we didn't get there yet. But I'm saying that because look at this Lover's card, but there also could be some significance to a heavy chain. Maybe somebody has that. Maybe somebody wears silver chains, okay? Because it came out for a reason. Could be some significance to the color yellow or Oshun energy. Okay, so we're going to get to the Fae guidance for pile number 3. Close out Divine Femmes. Okay. Natural evolution. Let the situation unfold naturally. Okay, so it's like, here's the sitch. Your person could come back and be like, we should just be friends. It's not your job to be like, no, we shouldn't be friends because it can't be just your friend. Like, how loving is that, right? Like, how toxic. Okay, don't do that. Let the situation unfold naturally. So you might be shooting yourself in the foot talking about, no, I have restrictions on this, you know, relationship. Now, however, you're not supposed to be a doormat, right? Like, if somebody's proposing, like, well, you know, we're going to be friends, but, like, I'm going to treat you like, you know, I own you, or I'm going to treat you like I lay claim to you, but, like, I'm not. Like, we're actually not. That's toxic, right? So, no, to make sense of things, right? Keep your boundaries about yourself. But also, don't overarch the energy of just being, like, downright demanding. Like, no, you only have access to me if it... Because that wouldn't even be true. This person's you anyways. Especially if they're actually your twin. Just saying. Hell, even if they're not, there's some form of you pushed out. Alright, that goes... Those that know about that theory, okay, they know. They know. And that's why we talk about soul tribe. Alright, that's why we talk about we're all connected. Makes sense? Okay. Somebody caught up. Wasn't me. All right. So we've got rekindle, an old flame returns. So see, okay, it's like what I said. I mean, this person may be coming back in like Page of Cups offering. Like, it's like, I'm sorry as an asshole. Still not ready for a commitment. I'd like to be your friend. Okay. Okay. Right? Because either you unconditionally love this person or not. Right? Again, unconditional love still operates and functions most healthfully, where boundaries are still healthfully put in place. Okay, so again, not a call to be doormat, not a call to be available all the time just because the other person says they're busy all the time. You're busy too. What of it? Right? You're either both putting in 100% towards this or not, even if in friendship. Okay, so gone are the days where you accept fuck shit and breadcrumbs, right? But gone are the days as well where you try to be that ginormous control freak, all right? Fearing abandonment. Makes sense? This is going to be a stable, steady romance that goes the distance. We're going the distance. Like that song. I forget. That's going to bother me because I like recently had to look that song up because it was like, wait, hold on. And now I want to talk about it. So hold on. I can't play it though, unfortunately, but I do want to. Wait, hold on. Okay, it's literally by the band Cake, and it's called The Distance. It's so fun. It's like, we're going the distance. Like, I don't know. I should look up. No, it's okay. I'm just going to go, like, I'll party by myself later. It's fine. But this definitely could actually be something where if you just give this person a chance to get reacclimated to like being in your energy like intentionally and without being hidden, right? It's gonna sort itself out. This person can, on the other side of fear, know that they can go the distance. Maybe there's some significance to that in the bedroom too, I don't know. But you guys have a psychic connection, and look at this on the other side, friend zone. It's like don't be alarmed if and when they should attempt to friend zone you. All right. Just the same, don't be a doormat. Okay. And as you do kind of allow this person access, and again, there could be some significance to holiday time, doesn't have to be the case, but they're going to actually have to come to the realization, as well as have to like out themselves their feelings regarding saying that, they're going to most assuredly fall deeper in love with you. They're just, a lot of, you never really understand what trauma does to somebody, right? Even if you've gone through some similar aspects of trauma, or hell, the same exact types of trauma, okay? You can't really judge a person by like how they respond to that necessarily, because they're not you. And if and when you try to judge somebody because they're not responding the way that you responded to that very same trauma, I need you to know that's toxic, because you're expecting, though this person is counterpart energy, to present in all the ways, forms, and mannerisms as you yourself. That wasn't part of the package deal. If anything, you got something that when you match it with their something else, man, shit really shakes, because often it's opposites attract, right? Often, your counterpart, let's be honest, is not your normal go-to aesthetic even. Like, it's not like, oh my god, of all the boys I loved, I was just trying to find you. No, usually when actual counterparts are involved with each other, especially romantic, that ain't the case. It's not like, that your counterpart even necessarily looks like anyone else you known or loved that way. You know what I'm saying? But again, same deal with the energy. The energy is unmatched. You can't replicate that shit. That's like trying to replicate God. You can't. You can be part of God. You can't replicate God, right? Think about it. So this is how you can make sense of like, but it's me, right? Yeah, but okay. There's other. This life is far more spiritual and, dare I say, strategic than you may realize. Okay. But again, there could be some significance to holiday time, whatever the hell that means next for us, right? And yeah, real feelings. You share true romantic feelings with this person that are actually worth exploring, and please give them the benefit of the doubt that they too will recognize you are twin flames. Okay, somebody's love language here could be gift giving, so this person maybe, if that's their language, right, giving you a gift upon their return. If that is you know, you that I'm reading for, all right, let it resonate. But please don't rock with delusion necessarily here, because I'm mindful to general collective, right? Some aspects of pile number 3, specifically the divine feminine, all right, may high key resonate and not others. And that's okay too. Just, you know, whatever doesn't resonate, don't try to force it. Don't try to make it fit. All right. Instead, let it sit for someone else to come along and pick it up. Make sense? All right. Do you dig what I'm putting down? I have rung the bell, you guys. So for those applicable, and again, you get one freebie. My goodness. You'd have me working here all night if everybody got 12 questions per live stream. Okay, makes sense. But let's see, what time are we at? Oh, an hour and a half. Yeah, we've been on here. All right, you guys, we got one more pile. We can do it. We've been on here way longer. Those that know. All right, let me see here. Eat me. So to close out pile number 3, firstly, okay, the bell has rung though. You guys get your questions in if applicable. And please and thank you according to the live stream rules. All right. You guys, this is intended to be the first, middle, or last name initials, as well as chart placements on the part of the person on your mind here, divine feminine. However, be mindful. It could be, excuse me, flip-flopped, and it could come out as your own. All right, take what resonates. You know what you got going on, honey bun. Oh, you and your dreams eat me. I can't. I'm like, I'm tapped out, bro. Like, I don't know. You got a lot going on. A lot going on. I saw that at like 4 a.m. I was like, okay, you know, that's a lot. Okay, so we've got B, O. Maybe somebody's name is Bo, nickname Bo. We've got K. Maybe somebody feels like you're a total knockout, as they should. N, D. Okay, we've got P, U, and H coming out the deck. Okay, whether first, middle, or last name initials. Referable to chart placements. Bottom of the deck is Pisces. Okay, I see the F popping out on the other side of that. And we've got Aries, Capricorn, and Aquarius. Aries, Capricorn, and Aquarius. All right. So let's get to those freebies. Thank you for those that will tip and donate. Okay, thank you for those that will book a reading. I don't know what the other readers got going, but they apparently are high-key backlogged. Not the case here, in case you wondered. All right, so there's that. Let's see, eat me. You have a chance with Aaron. Okay, so that's pretty self-explanatory, babe. Love and light, though, just means that not the one, so you dare not waste your time. You've got better things to do, all right? Better people to see. Spirit's saying that's the case. Oh, thank you, Fiona, for your help on that one. Okay, let me see here. Cassie, you made it. Love and light, Cassandra. Yes, Cake, we're going no, it's called The Distance by Cake. It's called The Distance. Oh yeah, we're going for speed. Thank you, Cassandra. I couldn't get the next. It's like, we're going the distance. We're going for speed. This is so like Beavis and Butthead right now. I'm here for it though. It's cool. I love Beavis and Butthead. You guys remember Beavis and Butthead? I love Beavis and Butthead. I also love Ren and Stimpy. And King of the Hill, right, with Boomhauer. Boomhauer! Like, bang, thing in my hand. Well, what? Oh, my goodness. Good times, you guys. Good cartoons. Love and light, Cassandra. Love and light, gorgeous. All right, let's see here. What? So I feel uncomfortable answering a question through tarot based on what I feel. And as far as like what I feel, Sky, like, no, I don't know how that even would correlate to you and Lenny, and you would have to trust your intuition on that, babe, because also, you know, I was like in the channeling as well, so I don't even know exactly what all. You guys, sometimes when I'm channeling, like I'm here, but I'm like in the background, like not paying attention, but I can't remember it all. Like it's weird. Like I'm channeling, so it's, you know, normally, I mean, I'm of a mindset, if you're authentically channeling, you don't know what you're necessarily saying, right? You're not actually all the way out of control either, so please be mindful of that. Nobody should be, you know, intentioning to ever be outside of control, okay? Especially if you're channeling. Those that know, right? But I'm just, again, for the billionth time trying to explain the inexplicable, right? I'm not here going, I do a bang up job, if I do say so myself, more times than not at remembering. That's how I can check you guys on some of the free yes no tarots. Like, didn't you just come yesterday, 3 days ago, ask me this, right? Um, but I'm not comfortable answering that question, like through tarot, like about what, I don't know if that was the intent. Maybe it wasn't, right? But you're putting your question there, Sky, in all caps according to livestream rules. So I'm like, I don't know exactly if that's what you meant, right? But I don't want to. I don't know, like on a personal note. And you know I would tell you, Sky, if I knew, right? But I'm not here to lie. So I don't think that. I don't feel that, because I just don't know if that's the truth. I don't feel like, you know, that there was any kind of like particular message from Lenny from pile number 2, but that's between you and your intuition. Do you know what I mean? And also, I wasn't of a mind during the channeling to check that for you, right? So I hope that makes sense. Me trying to explain the inexplicable. Okay, I'm not trying to be an asshole. Just I also am not trying to lie, right? So, right, like I guess it could be easier for me to be like, yeah, no, but I'm not the type of person. So, um, so maybe ask another question, babe. I don't know, because I got nothing referable to that first question. Okay, you love King of the Hill, Fiona? Yeah, I can hear the music now. I'm like, I don't know, I can't do it with my mouth, but Cassandra, you're full of lyrics. Oh, bartender vibes. Yes. Did you look into that private club yet, babe? Wishing you well for that one. Oh, you want to go to Arizona? You gotta take me. I want to go Arizona. Oh my goodness. I was talking about you, Cassandra, on the live stream earlier today. I don't know if you caught that one. But I was like, you would vouch for me on this, because I was talking about how I was like a latchkey kid. And like, because you know, like our moms, you know, for that time being, you know, they were single parents, right? So you know about that life. You'd be alone a lot, you know what I mean? But I was saying, like, you would be able to vouch for me on that one, because like there were times like if we weren't together, like you know, I was alone, you know what I mean? So but I feel like it made us stronger. Like we're good. We're comfortable in our own company, as it were, right? All right. Oh, you did? Slay. Slay, Cassandra. That's great. Okay. Love that. Good job. All right. You slept all day, Sean? That's crazy. We were talking about the energies, the transits, all that jazz. Earlier, I was on the live stream talking about the full moon was tonight, y'all. I was all glitched up. Like, wow. It feels like it should be, like, I'm like, can we birth this baby already? Like, what the hell? And for those that don't know, the full moon is going to be like a worm blood moon. There's a fucking lunar eclipse, and the full moon is in the energy of Virgo. Anybody with Virgo chart placements, you know, bless ya, bless ya, bless ya. Okay, because yikes. All right. And then we still have the retrogrades retrograding. Okay, Mercury and Venus. That's like a lot of heart space energy. That's a lot of cleansing, purging. That's a lot of triggering, perhaps, right? And you know, it's taking energy. I get it. Okay, and you guys are doing stuff inside and outside of the dream state as well, right? So please be kind to your bodies at this time. And this is the most angelic assisted yes. Okay, this is Archangel Michael's sword. When this ace comes out, it's like into that energy. And the bottom of the deck, Cassandra, is you know, you really having a great time. It's almost like you're out there in the desert areas of Arizona, right? I would say Colorado. That's so funny. Arizona. All right, so that's a yes, ma'am, Cassandra. All right. Oh, it was your birthday on Monday? Happy birthday, Sean! You took 2 whole days for your one birthday? I love that. Said Monday and Tuesday. You guys have to email me if you have any restrictions. I was kind of maybe thinking maybe this weekend maybe we could do the mod session, but if not, I'd be looking to try to do it the weekend after. Only because I'm going to be a little bit busy at the beginning of March for sure. All right. And I'm mindful that we do have our moderators private session to delve into. We can get down to the nitty gritty there. You're going to Miami Sunday for a trip. Will you be back by the next Saturday? Or you're saying you're down for this weekend. Okay. All right. So Fiona, let me know if that doesn't work. I'm concerned, Fiona. I'm like, why are you not? I don't know if you're not getting the notifications, but I don't know that you've made it to any one of our meetings. And I'm not trying to like leave you out of them, right? So let me know if you're for whatever reason not getting the notification. I don't know exactly why that would be, because I was going by the email that I know I had received from you. Oh, it's just a day trip. Oh man, that's great though. That's great. Okay, let me see here, Sky. Should I find more time to focus on our emotional connection? Okay, let me see here. All right, so I'll send an email to moderators, but I'm going to ask you all to confirm it because I want to make sure I still have good addresses for everybody. You know what I mean? I'm mindful things can change, but I don't want to be leaving anyone, including Fiona, out of the loop on the moderators private session. So oh my goodness, I'm trying here, babe. Here we go. Okay. Whew. All right, so this is for Sky. I'm just getting for this one, okay, with the no flying out of the deck here, indicating hanged man position, Sky, and the bottom of the deck being that divine breakthrough assistant type of energy, ace specifically of pentacles, resources, monies, that should be the forward focus at this time, and not really just trying to be connected. You know, if you intention all the time to be connected, think about it, at some point it becomes outside of the realm of balance and into the realm of toxicity, right? And it's not necessarily that you're a toxic person, it's the imbalance creates toxicity, right? And nobody wants that for you, especially when you deserve resources to come in. You deserve, whether this is you creating a business, whether this is you getting employment, whether this is you believing that you can do either of that, right? Because trying to stay connected, right, in the intentioned aspect, when you're already connected, it's already you. You just check in with yourself, right? This is kind of par for the course of the hermit energy anyhow. Checking in with self, right? Living for self with self. Because otherwise you're living, air quotes, out of a lack mindset. I, on my own, am not enough. I lack. I must attach to be stronger. Those are not truths. If you're telling yourself, excuse me, Sky, any one of those, please understand that those are non-truths. They're not truthful statements. And unless and until you realize that, you maybe won't actually even get to that point where, things have broken wide open. You understand exactly, maybe even aspects of your worth, because this doesn't talk about just resources and pentacles. This talks about emotional, I'm trying to say personal. Wow. But emotional well-being perhaps as well, but personal and rightful proper valuation of self-worth and self-capabilities. Okay? So that's what I have for you, Sky. All right, love and light to you and Lenny for sure. Okay, let me see here. Maybe you end up in Colorado. They're both amazing from what I hear. Very beautiful. I've seen pictures from people that I've known over the years that have gone over there and come back, you know, and man, you know, it's really picturesque, some areas. Oh, I see. Hmm. Well, when you say weekends, does that include a Friday night, Fiona? I mean, is there a schedule? Like, does he come like all weekend, or maybe you could do it before he comes, like even if it was early? I don't know. I myself can't really do weekdays normally, but I could try to make it like a Friday night, you know. Also, if your nephew's a handful and he's there, I mean, maybe when he goes to bed, we could do it later in the, you know what I mean? Like, there's got to be a way, somehow, right? Yeah, I can't, because unless and until I'm monetized on here, like, I gotta work, you know what I mean? I'm doing my part, right? But no, I'm sorry, I love you, but I gotta, you know what I mean? I have other things to take care of. And so my weekdays are just normally tied up, okay? Unless until they're not, and then I'm usually on here with you guys anyway, right? But so I don't know if there's like a way, like if he, I don't know if he sleeps with you at your house or something, like you could do it then. I don't know. Oh, Fiona, I didn't realize that. I just thought maybe you weren't getting the notifications. So I didn't realize that part. Well, hey, as soon as I get monetized, right? In a perfect world, dot, dot, dot. All right, you guys, let's bang out this last pile number 4. So that's going to be 146.56. 146.56 for pile number 4. And again, this is the Divine Masculine pile from the second of the 2 Liz Harrison decks we have this evening. Bottom of the deck. I want to take care of you. All right, so this is someone's Divine Masculine to someone's... Does that make sense? To someone's Divine Feminine? Oh my god. You guys didn't see that. Hold on. The craziest thing just happened, you guys. So let me see if you guys can see. All right, so you guys, originally this pile was positioned here, right? I kid you not, the first card out of this deck landed on top of the Divine Feminine pile, which is located... No, you guys can't even see. It landed on top of this pile, indicating Divine Feminine. So nothing just happens. This could be connecting to a Divine Feminine that resonated with pile number 3. Doesn't have to be the case, but somebody here, it might. And they're saying, I want to hold you in my arms. Okay. Bottom of the deck, our love is real. Okay. My home is with you. Okay, so there's this epiphany. This is giving ex-runner, soon-to-be chaser dynamic. Or paradigm from this Divine Masculine energy. And again, I'm talking energy. This could be guy, girl, what have you. You're very welcome, Sky. Love and light always. We've got this Divine Masculine saying, I'm thinking about you. In case you wondered. So maybe you guys haven't talked in a while. This person wants to, you know, if they could, tell you, express to you in one way, shape, or form. Yeah, you guys are not talking. They're saying, I promise you communication. When they come in, they're going to say, listen, only you ever do. I want to love you for the rest of my life here. Okay, now remember, I want to take care of you was also at the bottom of the deck. So this person realizes the assignment, perhaps. Don't forget about that yes-no question that is attached to this pile that we will get to before the close of it. Okay? Oh my god. All right. So this could be different energy here. You guys can't see it, but this pile of 3 cards, it could be some significance to the number 3, which does speak of communication as well as divinity, if I do say so myself, fell back out onto the pile of cards we have gone over that I had placed in the original Divine Masculine deck spot. This tells me, especially because they landed there but in the reverse positioning, that this could be some other energy. This is not a continuation, perhaps, of this divine counterpart matching back to that divine feminine that we've just gone over in pile number 3, okay? Hopefully I'm clear on that. And these cards talk about our love is eternal. I want to share my life with you, okay? And give me time. All right. Those for those understanding that perhaps, you know, you are a divine feminine already friend zoned. Okay. This person really understands that if you have, you know, maybe understood, maybe you had, you know, acquiesced to, okay, we'll be friends, right? But this person notices you've been logically, perhaps, validly, okay, perhaps, right? General collective. So take what resonates here. Been pulling your energy back such to the point where this person's noticing, oh, you're not overarching, oh, you're not overly available, oh, you're not toxic, right? And so this is really creating a pull, okay, for those that, you know, really resonated with having been the divine feminine chaser in moon cycles past, right? Whether you are talking or not, maybe some of you are actually, okay? If you subscribe to the friend zone aspect of the path here, it's so funny because I was like so clear to be like, okay, this is not, you know, the same type of timeline, perhaps even referable to the energies from divine feminine to divine masculine. And here they're doing just that to some degree. These general collectives are so funny because it'll be like bits and pieces over to the left and bits and pieces over to the right, and it's the same damn cards in the same pile. It's like, golly, don't give up on me. Okay, so this person understands that you are to be their future. They also prefer that to be the case now. Divine masculine, okay? They not only want you, but they love you, okay? And maybe in moon cycles past, this situation was just they wanted you, right? They knew enough to know that, but it was giving and. All right, now I'm going to take a look. Yeah, our love is real wanting to come back out. Wait, hold on 1 second. 1 second. 1 second. Okay. There's some significance to our love is real. Maybe this is the 3rd time I've encountered this card that I'm not looking for ever, right? Like you guys have seen me like actually struggle on the live stream, especially to like find the card I was just talking about. Not this one. So here we'll just make it dance in the frame, right? Make it rain, perhaps, okay? But this divine masculine is coming through with the come through saying, I understand now, I get it now. It's real, it's a thing. Maybe they were shitting on the whole counterparts, twin flame, you know, verbiage, ideation. Maybe they thought that, you know, somebody here connected to the collective was Delulu for really understanding the connection that they missed, okay? To the point where they miss it now. That's how hard they missed it. They didn't see it. And now I'm looking at, I'm sorry for everything I've done. Okay. I get lost in your eyes. There's some significance to the eyes, which is often the case for twin flames. All right. Maybe this person, when they look into your eyes, they see their future. Okay. And they saw that future was with you, and that was daunting, right? Not because of just you, but because you're amazing, right? I mean, you can definitely sprinkle that in there amongst the other truths, perhaps swirling about this individual, okay? Speaking of truth, I want to speak my truth coming out. And there's some significance to hearing messages from this person, call number 4, through music, okay? So let's get to that yes, no, and then we're going to take a look at archetypes, some guidance from the Fae, and get you closed out here. I stay trying to put this deck back. It's so funny. Like, over and over again, I just put it back and then I go, where is it? All right. So pile 4, those who participated in asking Spirit a yes/no question. I've got your answer coming out as a yes. Your dreams take flight, fluttering around and busy. Okay. So this could be, this kind of feels like the energy of a catalyst. This could also indicate the other person on the other side of this divine masculine. Okay, so that would be the divine feminine connecting to these divine masculines are also of the mindset that they want things to work. Okay. Dreams, wish fulfillment. Okay, and the energy is here. This also could indicate on the other side of this rebirth of a connection that things could get really busy. All right, not in a sense of like just hecticism, but in the sense of like you've got work to do. Okay, divine counterparts, that's a spiritual connection. There's so much divinity attached to that. You can't get away from divine right, role, and agenda. Okay, so I mean, if you thought you were just going to go to RC theaters and eat some popcorn and, you know, just add some caramel drizzle and call it a night and that's all you'll ever do together, you got another thing coming. Because even if you're called to the theater, God only knows what you might encounter. Some of y'all could go there and, you know, literally have an encounter with angels and demons, right? And it's some fucking spiritual, you know, special ops shit. Everybody else is thinking like, oh yeah, no, you're just there drizzling caramel and your popcorn. It's fine. That's normal. Whole time, you're like taking out incubus succubus energy right from behind the counter. So, you know, this life is far more spiritual than you might realize, you guys. But I digress. There could be some, again, aspects of the aesthetics of the people. Again, not the tarot titles, all right, but the people on this particular deck. I'm looking at justice energy though, so that's good. Could be some significance to children or a child here. Or hell, this could look like somebody's baby picture aspect of self, right? Doesn't have to be the case, you guys. Take what resonates here. Somebody could be mystic vibes, mysticism. Oh, this is giving like Doja Cat Rules vibes. Like, I think it was Rules where she was like slipping around with that snake. I'm like, damn, is the snake okay with that, ma'am? But you know, hey, I'm not here to judge. I am not here to judge. Could be some significance to the angel number 23, reducing to 5. Could be some significance to 6s, as well as 2s. As I say that, I get another 2 card. Could be some significance to roses, whether red, white, or pink. Okay. High key significance to flowers here. Could be some significance to skulls. All right, maybe somebody likes that steampunk aesthetic, that goth gore aesthetic, okay? Or could be connecting back to those aspected timelines. Could have connections to the Fae as well, makes sense, okay? As well as Archangel Michael, okay? So that's what I have for pile number 4. Referable to the aesthetics, okay? Could look like you, could look like them, who knows, right? Doesn't have to be the case either. I'm just offering that for further, excuse me, clarity. For further, who speaks like that? Further, like who would say further, like further? What kind of accent is that? I wish I had like, I wish I could do like all the accents, you guys. I would. I'd be like, I just, then I'd want to like travel to the places and just be like fitting right in. Which is funny because that's probably something I'll never do, right? But that's okay. I'm okay with it. Oh, we've got divine timing, a serendipitous event. Okay, so that could be connecting to holiday time. Doesn't have to be the case. We didn't get there yet, I guess. I don't know why I feel like we talked about holiday time already, but maybe that's for those connecting back to the divine feminine energy. See how energy works to confirm that there is no severability, divine femmes from divine masculine energy, when it's all you, boo. It's all you. Okay? We've got let go of the past coming out here. Clear energy to allow more love in your life, okay? So, no more playing dummy games. No more accepting breadcrumbs. Did you know breadcrumb is a dummy prize, right? Like, we don't, what? Where they do that at, right? We don't engage, okay? This person, when they come back around to assist with dreams fulfillment and making that earth and ass shake, okay? It's giving perfect vibrational match. Again, divine timing is so important to this, okay? And you are actively manifesting this person. They are the one for you, okay? Is this very soon, your true love will arrive, right? Your perfect match will arrive. When? Very soon. Well, let's take a gander at the Time Oracle deck since I have it here and ready, all right? It's a rare opportunity, okay, if I do say so myself. And we've got unexpected connection. There it is. Opposites attract. It's just like I was talking about. This person is not your normal go-to aesthetic, okay? It's like, oh, that guy? Like your friends would be like, oh. You know what I'm saying? Like, because it's like, what the fuck is... Whole time this person's you, right? It's like, golly. That's why, you know what? It's not worth getting so damn judgy and participating in witchcraft, specifically like gossip, because you gotta watch who you're talking about. More times than not, traces back to some level and form and measure of divinity, right? And could damn sure trace back to you, your own energy. So what you say and think and feel about others, watch that shit, because it's coming back to you, all right? Karmically, at least, whether you realize it or not. This person could come back within 6 months from now, or 3 years. That's the range, okay? That's the range, 6 months to 3 years. All right, now here's the deal. We don't pull from that oracle just to hold our breath and know the range with which to hold the... Who said, you know what I... Now. Got me boomhowering out over here. Like, no, we're not doing that. Divine masculine or divine feminine, irregardless, okay? We're not doing that, all right? You are letting go of the past, letting go of the cycles that you had with this person, okay? You're actioning out in forgiveness for self. If others benefit, that's a win-win too, honey, right? But it's for self, okay? Allow healing waters to wash away the pain of the past. So take the spiritual baths, all right? Keep yourselves built up. Fight the good fight of faith. It's not fighting this person's ego. It's not fighting and wrestling with demons, okay? It's not trying to get a campaign together for people to understand that they should know and love you by now and lay claim to you. No, okay? This person is going to come back in the divine timing with the right and proper amount of passion for you, and it's going to give a forever thing, okay? It's so worth the wait. It's so not worth the self-sabotage. So please listen up, whether you subscribe as divine masculine or feminine, irregardless, please, okay? Take heed. But that's what I do have for pile number 4, and last call for the ring-a-ding-ding, you guys. The bell has rung for those that know what to do, because you understand and have read all of and followed all of the live stream rules and are still eligible, okay? Meaning you haven't yet asked and received, okay? On this particular live stream, you may do so now into the chat box, please and thank you. Because on the other side of this, we're going to hop off and have a phenomenal night. How about that? I really appreciate you guys coming on and hanging out with your girl. It is the highlights every time we do this, okay? All right. And again, for the gabillionth time, I need to like record these things and just like hit the button like, oh, this You guys really get tired of hearing me talk. But again, I can't stress it enough. Sometimes energies flip flop. So I'm saying like, okay, this is the name, initials, whether first, middle, or last on the part of your person, and it could be yours, right? Same deal with the chart placement. So be mindful of that, you guys. And of course, your intuition trumps any tarot reading and or reader. All right, please and thank you. No keeping it locked up in the trunk. All right, out of vicinity. No, you rock with that. You live with it. You trust it. Okay. All right. So bottom of the deck chart placement is Scorpio. I'm now looking at R. Okay. Referable to the initials. Continue with the chart placements. Capricorn, Gemini, Leo, Aries, Libra, and Sagittarius. Okay. Whether on the part of you or this person, take what resonates. Same deal with the initials, whether first, middle, or last name on you or the part of your persons. U, H, okay, P. Somebody may work with computers. M, okay, could be some significance to having two M's in one name, whether on the part of yourself or this person. There could also be some connection to the military police specifically. We've got G, maybe somebody's into cars as well. We've got N and S, maybe somebody is allergic to MSG as well. We've got K and we've got F. All right, referable to first, middle, or last name, initials. And again, the bell has rung. Here's the grand finale. There could be some significance to the number 69, or you may perhaps collective see 69 as a number of confirmation to you, referable to any one of these piles. All right, let's see here. Let me see if I'm caught up in the chat. I feel like maybe I'm not. Okay, let me see here. Okay, by July. Oh, Fiona, you found a program? Oof. Thank you for those tips and donations. Oh, what is it free? All right. Okay, let's see here, Sean. Okay. So I see your question, Sean. Country Love, if you can take a screenshot and email that, is like, so that I can see, because I just, it's cool for me, like it works. I would have to do it after the live stream published, right? Because that's where everything goes away. If it didn't, I probably wouldn't even be like so adamant about figuring out the timestamp. I'll do it, you guys. I'll figure it out. I got this. I can do it. I got this. I got it. Thank you for appreciating these guys. Send light. Send love. I gotta find out the timestamps and the software. Okay. All right. So let me see here. So scale to pay as full-time by July. Okay, let me see here. Ooh, that'd be great. By July. Watch The Secret, babe. I know you can get this because I know you've been coming out Priestess energy before you knew it, Sean. Ooh, it's giving not by July. Okay. But your divine guidance team wants to ask you to be in congratulatory energy for understanding that you can manifest exactly what you want out of life, love, and business. Okay. So, and on the other side of that 10 is the 3 of coins, really talking about that collaboration. The money is coming. Keep manifesting. All right. And be specific when you manifest. Okay. Sometimes, you guys, when we're, and Sean too, right, when we're being specific about a manifestation, right, often we do that so that the divine can like really kind of come through and show up and show out. It's like, oh, you got that and more, right? And it does bolster our tangibility, referable to evidence of being connected and backed by source energy, by divinity, right, by God, by goddess, by the angels, etc., right? However, divine timing can also be part of the construct here because of some other unknown variables, right? For instance, let's say, Sean, that you had somebody in mind for even another position. Like, let's take the energies, no pun intended, off the table, referable to what I've just delved into for you. But let's just say in general, right? Like, you had another task and you're like, I know that this person, I'm definitely, for whatever reason, looking into, should they be the candidate, right? And maybe they should be, right, in that position, but maybe they're, for whatever reason, mentally, spiritually, or even referable to resources, knowledge, education comes to mind as well, right? Which are part and parcel of resources. Maybe not ready to actually do the damn thing in that position, right? Actually do you and your company and your brand and your mission actual justice in the most beneficial way just yet, right? So please don't be, I'm saying all that to say, Sean, and anyone making sense of this, please don't be disgruntled if and when you are so damn specific, okay, and you're so positive and optimistic about your manifestations, you're not ripping up the seeds, etc., and it just still doesn't hit that timeline. You got to know, even then, you're still divinely protected, and that timeline change, that differential, that variable is working for your greater good. Okay, you maybe can't see evidence of that for another 6 months down the line, right? But it's still the whole situation, right? You're coming out on the great side of karma. Your divine guidance team are seeing your progress in the matter and keep going, okay? Irregardless of July being the time frame restriction. Maybe it's coming out no, right? Just the same, because you can manifest way before July. What of it? Who are you to say that you can't, right? You shouldn't be the one saying you can't, okay? Because if that was your inclination, you got to check that shit, because that would be part and parcel of the blockage, and dare I say, the need for divine timing as well. Take what resonates there, babe. All right. Okay, let me see here. You guys, you have to get the algorithm to even allow the community post to be seen. Do you know what I mean, Eat Me? Like, I'm posting, like, I post, and then I think I post today, and I went on live for like hours. By the time I came off the live, I was the only one that had liked the post. So I'm like, okay, is anybody seeing the community board? You know, I'm doing my part, and you know, it just is what it is. Rulers, principalities, okay? Um, and so thank you for collectively fighting for the channel to be seen and heard. Thank you for sharing any freaking video, whether it's a cutesy cartoon one, I got those, right? Whether it's a 15-second jobby, I got those too, right? Share them on your platform so that the algorithm like really has to take note, okay? I'm doing that as best I can, right? I'm doing my part there. Like, I literally have my own top badge, okay? So it just is what it is. And thank you for those that actually assist, that you don't assist in hiding the channel. I've seen, in recent past, quite unfortunately, but I'm mindful that that could have been a Facebook feature, but some people are taking some of the content and like cutting out the whole love and light aspect, and then they're like resharing it. It's like, okay, well, thanks a lot. Like, you went out of your way to do that. That's interesting. So, I don't know. It just is what it is. I'm remaining optimistic. I'm here doing what I've been called to do in spite of the odds, in spite of the fuck shit, in spite of the black magic, in spite of the hate, in spite of the ops, in spite of the bots, in spite of the demons, okay? It just is what it is. And thank you for those that appreciate me and that have been so generous in your expression of that, whether through exchanging energetically, through the channel, and or monetarily, okay, and getting your personal sessions booked. I mean, thank you, because it all helps. But irregardless, I would love for the algorithm to really just make some headway here. But I'm also mindful, you guys, I'm not for everybody. So, you know, I only like to delve into toxicity, but so much. I can't imagine always coming on and doing a karmic reading after a karmic reading after a karmic reading, because I just am allergic to the bullshit, right? So I'm not for everyone. I'm here for people who want to do the work and advance and actually live their best life intentionally and be present, right? So that they enjoy it, okay? I'm only sharing what I know works, okay? What assists, as well as what I know through trial and error, basically, what does not and what will never be able to assist in the ways that we deserve to live out this life, this path, this experience, irregardless of your life purpose. Okay. And so, you know, algorithm or not, I can't force everybody just to remove head from ass and not be toxic and not be low vibes and not be turned off, as it were, into some form of, you know, anything outside of the ramifications of a non-playable character. And that's left not even up to me. That's between the divine and divine forces, right? So it just is what it is. I can only do my part, and I'm doing that. Okay. You don't even get any notifications for anything. So you guys check if the bell notification, you know, for the channel is hit. I need you to actually hit it again and check that you make sure you scroll down to all. If not, YouTube sets it up as personalized, whatever the hell that means. You didn't even type in any kind of settings for personalized, right? See how that works? Rulers, principalities, okay? Um, so if you guys aren't turning on the bell notifications to that actual degree, you're going to miss. And the algorithm's going to think that's well and good. Okay. I don't want that for you. So, you guys, I mean, I ask you to also double check every now and again, referable to the settings, because YouTube has a thing where it does what it wants sometimes too. Next thing you know, subscribers are dropped off and they think they're still subscribed. They just figure I hadn't posted in a while, right? See how that works? I'm not mindful of the fuck shit, you guys. I just don't like to talk about it all the time and magnify it. But thank you for those that do assist in the fight. Because I'm really here, firstly, to give free messages to those beautiful souls that actually are deserving of them. The ones, again, that are willing to do the work. The ones, again, that are willing to show up for themselves and not shy away from themselves. Okay? But again, it goes back to I'm not for everyone. So, you know, it is what it is. However, I'd still like to think, in spite of all of that, you know, the numbers are not a reflection of my value, my worth in what I do here, right? Because that would be quite offensive, quite frankly, if I do say so myself. And I've been at this for years. I heard someone the other day saying, you know, their channel's 10 months old. They've got like 30 some thousand. I'm like, and the views alone was like also in the thousands, even higher than that. And the likes were comparable to the entire collective amount for this channel, just for the likes on the video. Okay. So thank you for those that will assist. You know, maybe you don't have money, but maybe you could spend a couple times a day sharing the channel's messages. All right. Even if no one else sees them, the algorithm will see that you see them. Okay. So thanks for helping. I'm doing my part, right? And I'm sharing into the group. So thank you. I know I did speak to Cassandra earlier. I didn't get to those messages yet, babe, so I don't really know exactly whatever else was said. But I did, you know, I extend my thanks where I feel like it should go. Okay, and nobody can fault me for that. And so I did thank you, and thank you again, Cassandra, because Cassandra's been really integral in the group lately and isn't even in there from day one, right? Allowing the algorithm, even on Facebook, to understand that hey, we're here, we're doing stuff. Also, I'd like to speak for Cassandra, but I shouldn't. But I'll speak for myself. Some of those posts are funny AF, right? They help you understand, you know, like, hey, it's not even just you. Like, hey, keep going. Hey, here's a dose of medicine. Laughter for you. Guys, check out, be integral, be participants of the Facebook group as well. We're not just a page over there, we're a community there too. And in differing ways where you can share different aspects of yourself that you can't through this platform. I understand many of you are not on there, but I also understand that out of the, you know, 1,000 and some odd people that we have in the collective collectively, a lot of you are. So, you know, thank you for assisting in the mission to get, I mean, these messages are not half-assed, if I do say so myself. they help me. I can't imagine how they wouldn't help you, right? Like I play them back too and follow along sometimes because it's too much. It's really great sound advice, if I do say so myself, that comes to the channeling, right? And often the channeling is backed by the cards. So it just is what it is, right? And I feel like a lot more of you deserve to be able to assist people with the messages as well. So it's a win-win if you should find yourself sharing them. Okay. Um, I have made a contest in the past referable to, getting the likes up on the channels for, on the videos for the channel. I may be mindful to do it again, but I just also want to extend thanks for, not allowing it to feel like I'm pulling teeth to get, your assistance in the manner referable to some aspects of that algorithmic uh, goings on, right? Because I feel like at this point, it's not wrong to ask for assistance in that because I'm here doing my part every live stream, okay? And such to the point where I'm not even uploading the channels, the messages to the channel as frequently because I'm mindful you guys want me on here, all right? I'm not trying to be here, okay? But there's levels to this, all right? So thank you for those that assist me with that because when you assist me, you assist you. I mean, how would it not be the case? You know what I mean? Um so thank you guys for hopping on for another live stream. You've been unsubscribed and then subscribed again to see if that will fix it, but no, it doesn't. Wait, what? It doesn't help? Yeah, you have it set to all and still nothing. That's odd. That's so odd. So, rulers, principalities, okay, shadow bands are annoying. Thank you for sharing the messages anyhow. Because I really feel like that's probably part and parcel of the strategy that needs to be employed. I'm doing my part. Again, I'm my own top fan, as is the case in reality, so I get it. you know, I'm showing up for me. I like to talk about it because I didn't always, right? And also, it's par for the course of living like royal divinity. Makes sense? Okay. So, fault me not because I teach exactly, those aspects of the spiritual walls and principalities for a reason. Kind of can't really get around them, especially if you're looking to live your best life, especially if you're in chosen one energy. And that's exactly why you found the channel as well. Okay. So iron sharpens iron. Thank you for those helping. Thank you for those sharing. Tell your friend, tell your mama if you got it. Okay. I'm here. I'm here to help. All right. Thank you for helping me help you. And I'm just going to double check to make sure we don't actually have somebody waiting in the wings for their free tarot reading. Go ahead and tell Tyler Tarot I should be guest reader. No, I'm just joking. He got like 600,000. He's so funny. But I don't really know any other readers on this platform that actually fuck with me. Like I've reached out to a few and just generally like authentically like spoken to some, not even all. I also did that at the beginning of my journey, just to let them know, because I noticed that it can be quite catty. Like everybody's kind of like, it's like, okay, as spiritual as you are, you're kind of really like, needing your heart space checked a bit, right? It's not me being judgy, just some shit from, depending on who we're talking about, is obvious, right? From one reader to the next. And that's not me coming for anyone specifically. It's just the case in all aspects of life, in all circus rings, in all arenas, in all corporate levels, right? Like it's the tales all the time, right? But it's just interesting because really, if you are, operating with heart light as feather energy, you kind of really don't play some of them dummy games that I see some of those people really trying to hide the fact that they play in. But anyways, I digress. Okay. Um, I'm also starting to understand, I guess, to some degree, why maybe there might be such reservation, because people ruin it for other people. So when somebody like me comes along, and I'm just authentically reaching out, maybe they just can't see it that way. But then I go, but aren't you an energy reader? And can't you check the heart of another? Like, I don't know, like, because I can. You know what I mean? Maybe I don't always choose to lead with that, but I feel like if someone's reaching out to you because they are expecting like tribe vibes, that it shouldn't be normal course that you go with the defense, right? Or that you go with the competitive nature. There's room for everyone, apparently. Okay, I'm still including myself in that, even though looks like, sounds like, smells like, feels like, right? Because I know that oftentimes my messages do line up with many other readers who have thousands and thousands of people in their collective, right? So thank you for those, you guys. After the video is published, come back on and just drop a freaking emoji if you have nothing to say. Because once we come off of these live streams, it looks like I was talking to myself in a delusional fever dream. It looks like I made up names for my collective members. It looks like I'm talking to myself about myself. Because it's like ghostland, a wasteland in the comment section after the shit publishes. Which is why I, with the ability that I can go in, I at least put the green heart, maybe a light, you know what I'm saying, just to keep comments so that the algorithm understands, okay, we're a thing, this still exists. So thank you for those that will assist with that. You know, you hit the like, yes, and you're commenting and you're having whole conversations in here when we're together, like in real time. Once this live stream ends and it officially publishes onto the channel, all that goes away. So thank you for those that will come back and check. Hey, okay, it's a vast wasteland. I'll pop it. I don't even care what the hell the emoji is. Just pop it. Okay. That could help too. Okay. And once we get to monetization, you know, I should be on here, you know, quite frequently. So I feel like on the back end of asking you to put in some of this work, right, it all comes back to you. Okay. I'm not here to half-ass your readings. I'm not going to stop, you know, reading for you. Obviously, if I'm here more times than not, and I'm able to financially be here more times than not, makes sense. I still have my own needs, wishes, dreams, desires, right? Even for the channel, like upgrading equipment and getting decks out for sale, like, you know what I mean? So, but thank you for those that, you know, really will be mindful to, you know, you're sleeping anyway, play the video, play a video, watch a short for 15 freaking seconds, please. You know, you're taking a shit anyways, just pop it, like, you know what I mean? Like, do what you gotta. I don't care, but thank you. All right, for those that will assist. I really can't say it any more plainly. I do appreciate you guys that do. All right, the rest of you, I don't know what you're doing around these parts. Okay, I see you watching. It's odd. Some of you, it's sad. Okay, do something else. Live your life. All right, I'm not here to stop anybody from doing that, irregardless of what they may be saying about me. All right, and you guys, when you're dealing with any of this stuff, please understand to check the spirit. That's inclusive of this channel. Check the spirit, okay? Use your discernment, all right? Use your intuition, okay? But yeah, life is real interesting. And you know what? A lot is lived by trial and error. So I just tell myself, I'm right on time. I'm doing my part. And I'm still expecting amazing results and experiences with you guys and beyond, in spite of the fuck shit. All right. Could be some significance to 212. Maybe that's somebody's area code. Maybe it's angelic code for something somebody needs right now. But I love you guys. Oh, Tyler was talking about, oh yeah, hella clicky. Hella clicky. Certain readers are tag teaming every, you know, other second or third video together. And it's like, okay. You want to talk about tribe vibes and things, but it feels like hella strategically specific and not really like a natural spiritual occurrence. Okay. And like I said, I've been seeing reader after reader. Oh, please bear with me. I just got a bunch of sessions booked. I'm free. I don't want to lay claim to tumbleweeds, but you know what I'm saying? So thank you for those that will tip and donate, book personal reading of any kind, right? You don't have to do the full shebang, okay? You should, but you don't gotta. And knowing me, I give you more than, you know, your money's worth anyhow. I promise. Because I'm not here to half-ass the readings, you guys. You should know that by now, as many freebies as you've gotten, right? Makes sense? Okay? So I want you guys to be mindful. Watch The Secret. Don't forget to manifest that you're not blood, sweating, and tearing at every blessed thing that should come across your path. Okay? It could just flow into you if you really believe that. And I'm manifesting just that as well. All right? We're all somewhere on the path. I'm not unmindful of that. But please, you guys, keep it positive. I mean, I'm telling you what I'm going through. I've shown you the flies, right? And I'm still here with a smile on my face, and I'm still here expecting, you know, my next win. And you guys, if nothing else, take that from this session, okay? That you too can, because you should, and that's what's going to behove you way better than giving up, throwing in the towel. You know, going down the rabbit hole that is draining AF, if I do say so myself, of fears and doubts and complaints, right? You could, you know, you have free will to do all of that. It's just, it's not the highest vibrational version of the path forward. Keyword forward, all right? You guys, let's not give up together, okay? We got this. Thank you for those that still will stay in that good fight with your girl. And again, that is, of course, the good fight of faith, not wrestling demons, rulers, principalities, not rocking with the fears and complaints department, okay? All right. Much love and light, you guys. Have a phenomenal night, and I look forward to the next time. Sean's question. Yeah, I did see that one, babe. Referable to, yeah, we talked about that one, Fiona. Yep. So, Sean, if you missed it, I'm not sure. You would have to scroll back, but I don't really know the timestamp or anything on that one, so sorry. Okay, so you're manifesting chocolate cake, eat me. Hey, chocolate cake is not off the menu, all right? Giving up is, though, okay, eat me. Much love and light, you guys. Yes, claim it like you got it now, so you can definitely have that tomorrow at the latest, right? Watch The Secret, okay? Please and thank you. Do the steps, work the program, and don't stop believing. Much love and light.